people, I'm going to be real brief. I don't want to come out here and blow my own horn. I don't want to toot my own horn, but toot, toot.
Flipping the script, the brand new 1993 fat gorilla shit. All you Rudy Poo, nickel-plated punk ass busters, you're falsing on my mob, it's mandatory that we fuck ya. However, get you call us gangsters, you little prankster. You analyzed it wrong, so now it's time for me to bank ya. Street politicians on the mission, and I'm wishing to clear the rumor up because my niggas keep bitching about the little story that you print with your ink. I never ever bit my tongue. Your shit stinks. Bust the cracker interviewer. I shake it to the sewer. I gap your ass up and make it stink like manure. So if you wanna print it right, you sucker. Cause we can all be some fight motherfuckers. And if you disrespect me, I'ma bank you. Beat the Spice One, but gorillas ain't gangsters. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, I'm a G, as in gorilla. C, I'm a killer. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, I'm a G, as in gorilla. C, I'm a killer. I'm not the diggity dung, it's the L beard MLB, and that's where I'm from. And the 22 pulled over gets popped. Now they roast with the Glock in the new stash spot. Shady kicked the habit and he still smoke blunts. Jody got the O with the monster bumps. So here I go, can I go on the back track? Cause I'm still much black, hitting devils with the bat. So it's a penny pad, don't even try to trip. No diss to no G's, ain't on that tip. Gorillas out the jungle, but we still in the myth. Fuck the devil, boom with the black fit. Mobbing like a motherfucker, and I'm straight legit. A street knowledge mission, you niggas is wishing. So raise on up before we bank ya. Beat the King T, but gorillas ain't gangster. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, I'm a G, as in gorilla. C, I'm a killer. 1, 2, 3, I'm a G, as in gorilla. C, I'm a killer. Stepping up, no I'm not shutting up. He say, she say, we gotta clear the shit up. You wanna label me a black gangster, but I'm a black man who was saved by a savior. Knocking at your door, you open, he swung, he missed, he pissed when we hit him in the head with a brick. Gorillas in the mist with the silent kill skills. I huffed and I puffed when you dissed your ill feel. Now I gotta buck ya, plus I never trust you. A devil in drag, so fuck it, I'll just cut ya. Sleepwalkers, no more shit. Talking quiet as kept, I should've cut him like the night stalker. Stomp down, hard like a Billy Goat. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I gotta cut his fucking throat. If you disrespect me, I'ma bank ya. Used to count as most, but gorillas ain't gangsters. 1, 2, 3, I'm a G, as in gorilla. C, I'm a killer. 1, 2, 3, I'm a G, as in gorilla. C, I'm a killer. Disrespect me, I'ma bang ya. Boom, ping, ping, yo. And if you disrespect me, I'ma bang ya. Boom, ping, ping, yo. And if you disrespect the mob, we'll bang ya. Boom, ping, ping, yo. And if you disrespect you, he'll bang ya. Boom, ping, ping. Check it out, yo. If you disrespect me, I'ma bang ya. Check it. Boom, ping, ping, yo. And if you disrespect me, I'ma bang ya, yo. Boom, ping, ping. Peace to gangster. If you disrespect the mob, who will break ya? Boom, ping, ping. Yo, check it out. This Quincy D, and he will break ya.
Yes, y'all. To the beat, y'all. Hey, let's what's going down, DB? DB in the motherfucking house, you know what I'm saying? A partner in crime, a partner in rhyme, and all that. Hey, man. We talked about it. What did you think about, which one you want to go with first? The Ross response or the Drake response?
I mean, I think the Drake came first.
Okay, we'll go with the Drake one. Yeah, because Ross is responding to Drake, so we'll go with the Drake one first.
Shit. I mean, listen. I like depending on what you mean. I mean, my response is it really didn't move the needle to me. Really to me. I mean, because like J. Cole, he apologized.
Yeah, he forward.
And then then Drake had to come out and say some things. So that mean that's already coming off as some.
Let me give you some backstory. Okay, people from his camp and a lot of people was trying to say, "Oh, that's not an official diss. That's AI. Somebody did that in AI." Because I think they would, they was trying to gauge to see how, how it would land. Yeah, I think that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to step on your point and continue though. But I just wanted to let you know that point also.
So they saying the Drake shit is AI?
At first they said it was AI. Then it got cleaned up. Same song, but it got cleaned up and DJ Academics put it out. But their camps were saying, oh, that's not really the diss, it's AI. You know what I mean? So we didn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, but then it came out, same song, but it got cleaned up a little bit. Because I think that version, I didn't hear the cleaned up version. I think that version, I think there's some verses missing or something like that, and they try to make it seem like it was a leak or something like that. Because I go ahead, continue to cook. You know what I mean? I just wanted to let you know that though, that part of it though.
I know AI had a part of it, but if it didn't, which I don't think it did.
No, it didn't. They was trying to get somebody to jump off the porch. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't know how it was going to stick with us. So instead of just saying, all right, how about this one? You know how when niggas say some dumb shit on the internet, they'll say, oh, my phone got hacked. Meanwhile, you just said some dumb shit. So that's basically with that. That's what I'm trying to parallel to it. Like, it's like, oh, y'all put that out just to see what was going to say. But now it's getting kind of a little buzz. Now it's your song. You cleaned it up a little bit. Now with your song. But first y'all was saying, oh, that's not our official diss song. That's AI. We didn't do that. You know what I mean?
They basically put it out. They basically put it out there just to see how, just to see how people will react. And then once they reacted, at first they was like, okay, you dissing.
Yeah.
No, that ain't me.
Yeah.
And when that shit start to pop, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, they just cleaned it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But it's the same song, you know what I mean? But it's cleaned up, you know what I mean? I think he added some stuff in there, but I mean, I just want to get your reaction as far as the song though. I mean,
as the song goes, I'm not too much impressed.
Yeah.
By that shit too much, like, you know what I'm saying? And then I heard the Rick Ross shit.
I like the Rick Ross shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I do.
I like the Rick. I like the Rick Ross. Rick Ross got to it, and the humor part. He had some humor bars in it too. I like the Rick Ross, and he responded in like probably an hour. Because that Drake thing came out and Rick Ross was, you know what I mean? He was right. He got to it and he was saying like, hey, you doing all that shit. We talking to you directly, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing all this little subliminal stuff. We talking you to directly. So I think Rick Ross got to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like the Drake and like the J. Cole's. You remember we had that discussion before when we was like, it sounded like he really didn't mean it.
Yeah.
But then next thing you know, what did he do? He apologized.
He apologized.
Because I mean, real cats, real
we
MCs,
seen that.
real
We
cats.
seen that.
We could feel that. We could like, this nigga. This nigga over here trying to like, he's saying like, you could tell he don't want to do it. He's like, hey man, damn, Kendrick, why you do that? To, like, it's almost like, why you say, like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't got nothing to do with it, but I gotta come out because it's pride. It's the pride thing. And then once he reeled his pride back in, he said, you know what I mean? You gotta reel back in. And then once he reeled his shit back in, he realized, oh man, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this because that's Dr. Dre, that's Snoop. I'm dealing like this is bigger than. If I really go in, this nigga gonna have a song with 50 Cent.
I
I mean, dog, you know.
I say it like this. I agree. I definitely agree. I definitely had a point though with the Cole thing. I forgot it, but I forgot my point. Go ahead and cook though. But no. That's what I had to say though. This is what I had to say because I talked to other people about it, and I think that really though, if you really think about it, I think the song. Kendrick's response was he probably only had like a leg shot for Cole. I think it was probably like 90%, 80% Drake. He only had like a leg shot for Cole. Really, he didn't really go in on him. I think it was majority of Drake that he was going in on. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think he really had no smoke for Cole. He gave you a little tap because you was standing next to that guy. But I don't think that he was really going in on Cole like that.
Yeah, and I think that's why Drake knew that. Drake knew that, but like, you know what I'm saying. So that's, you know, I don't know the inside shit, but
how about this? I'm gonna ask you a question.
Somebody gassed somebody up.
I think I'm gonna say it like this, and this is my conjecture. I think that, you know what I mean, I said this to other people too. You know what I'm saying? I think that J. Cole, and we already know this, D, it's always random nigga number 4. You know what I'm saying? That gets into the funk. I don't think that if Kendrick, Drake, or Cole would see each other, they would want to put each other in a headlock. Okay? But that random nigga number 4, you know what I'm saying, is going to say, you know what I mean? Oh, I seen Cole at the, you know what I mean? I seen Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? And Cole said, you know what? These people want blood. I think we already talked about this, but just kind of fine tune it. It was like, he just saying, you know what? This can go somewhere else with Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Kendrick, because, and first.
The niggas could be going at, they could have been going at Kendrick because of the jealousy. I mean, you know, you got the Super Bowl. Let's not downplay that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like this.
Let's not act like that's not a big deal.
Like Drake's gonna lose. And I hate to say this, Drake's gonna lose against Kendrick because you know why? He's not American. He doesn't know how to rip. He caught him like, you know, like he was like calling him short, like little dumb, like little shorty pants and all that type of stuff. How you gonna be a stepper when yeah, nigga,
when I heard it, I was like,
yeah, nigga, we roast over here, and I don't know how you came up in Canada. But we roast, and that's not enough. You know what I'm saying? That's not enough. And I think it was me and you talking. And I'm like, that's the thing is, he ain't gonna be able to land on Kendrick like that. You ain't fuck his girl. You ain't do none of that.
The only nigga Drake, and it was by. I mean, the nigga actually, because the nigga could have won that battle. I mean, but with the revelations that's coming out now, besides that, pause, no Diddy, but you know what I'm saying, besides that, but if you look at every other his battle, Pusha T, Kendrick, oh no.
Pusha T tore his ass up.
Oh no.
Pusha T tore his ass up.
You got your ass. You got your ass.
Pusha T tore him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking nigga, that nigga's dreads, that nigga's braids been the same size since he been in the game. Pusha T.
And that's what I noticed. I said, yo, he got Meek. Meek fucked up. If he would have took another, it was only because he didn't calculate the right, because with Pusha T, Kendrick, nah, nigga. You ain't really, I don't see. I like, especially Pusha T. Pusha T was the nigga. Listen,
he don't even got no Pusha T.
That nigga was relentless. If Pusha T was on some shit like, are you done?
Exodus.
Are you done?
Exodus.
Are you done yet? Because you go. Are you done?
And the thing is,
that's what I got from him. Are you done yet? Are you done?
And the thing is, only why he's catching strays from one song. What happened to that boy?
Yeah.
Because he didn't get paid and Pharrell didn't get paid. So, you know, Pusha T falls into that shit. So he like, nigga, Pusha T been shooting that Cash Money for years. You know what I'm saying? Drake, I mean, Wayne, all them, they just, you know, they just leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? He's the Cash Money boogeyman for real.
Yeah,
like,
Pusha T killed the nigga.
Like,
actually, I like to. I'm gonna tell you one more, nigga. Even though it didn't go all the way. Shit, I remember Joe Budden put a track out on the nigga.
Joe tore his ass up.
Tore his ass.
Yeah, Joe tore him up.
See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta be in tune.
Yeah, Joe tore him up. Joe got him up out of here with that.
You gotta be in tune to
make a Merkel. And then he had and Joe had the footage of with him saying, "Yo, I'm a fan of yours." You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like all that. The same thing with Rick Ross did. Like, dude, don't act like you wasn't a fan of mine. You know what I mean? And you did all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing. And that's the thing. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm bashing Drake. It's just we're just gonna talk. He cannot do anything to Future. Future got the clubs popping. You know what I'm saying? Outside. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He got the clubs popping. You know what I mean? Like the women love Future. He got that shit. Like nobody cares about your money in this aspect. Like, you know what I mean? And the thing is, I always said this. We don't listen to record sales, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah. So all that number stuff, we don't listen to record sales. Obviously, hey D, we wouldn't be Doom fans if we listened to record sales. You know what I mean? Right. Not to say that Doom didn't sell records, but you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, say less, nigga. Say less.
You know what I mean? We don't listen to record sales. I don't care.
You already know, nigga.
Yeah,
you already know.
I don't care what your.
You already know.
I don't care what your billion.
Karen's one of my favorite guy. I mean, are we talking about record sales? Or are we talking about? The influence and lyrics here?
It don't act like.
If I tell you my favorite, guarantee you they ain't got more money than your favorite, than your youngest favorite.
Yeah, and don't act like Good Kid, Mad City is a fucking West Coast classic. You know what I'm saying? Classic from Kendrick Lamar.
Oh man, money trees.
Yeah. Yes. My thing is this: when he's talking all this stuff about, I give you Kendrick. You had one song on Kendrick's album. If that song wasn't on there, it still would have been a classic. You know what I mean? Like nobody cares about Poetic Justice was a good song. But you wasn't needed. You didn't make that record. You know, you gave other people the Drake stimulus package. Yeah, you might can say that about Rick Ross. But
no.
No?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Maybe. Because Rick Ross. Hold on though.
Man.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Rick Ross predates him. So therefore, if we liked the Rick Ross, we liked them before you. You know what I'm saying? It's just that y'all collaborated and made a good song. You didn't give him his first hit, dog. You know what I mean?
True that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you ain't have nothing to. Yeah, Rick Ross would have been Rick Ross without you.
Yeah,
that's the truth.
He didn't need
the truth.
He didn't need the Drake. Like none of these guys needed the Drake stimulus package.
He didn't. Lil Wayne didn't need it.
Lil Wayne made you hard. That's what Rick Ross said in the song. Like, dude, that's like literally like Tony Yayo. You're like Tony Yayo coming up under 50. Like we're gonna and you had Nicki Minaj next to you with the females. You had a nice like, dude, you came in with the red carpet. You had Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, the right influence around you.
Yes.
Lil Wayne was already popping.
Lil Wayne was him already.
He was already.
Lil Wayne was him already.
He was him.
And
so you just, you know what I mean? It was easy. The transition was easy. Like, okay, I'm already with it. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we gonna put, like, you know, if you got dope producer around you, nigga gonna know how to put the shit, and then you know what I'm saying, and then from there, like, I mean, because inspiration is, you know what I'm saying? When you're around that energy, you gonna produce that energy. You ain't around that. You around. That's what you was around. You was around that shit. Nicki Minaj was starting out. Lil Wayne was already him. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money, Birdman was already them.
It was already them.
They was already dug into the business.
And on top of that,
they knew how to maneuver in the business. They already knew who to go to. If you make a dope song, I already know who to go to. Just make this dope shit. That's all.
And to get a little gossipy, just to get a little gossipy, we'll get out of here. We'll get out of here because I don't want to get gossipy.
Yeah.
You notice Lil Wayne ain't saying shit? Because everybody knows that Drake fucked with one of Lil Wayne's fucked on Lil Wayne's girl while he was in jail. He did the same thing to Lil Wayne. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, Wayne is handling it like a G, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
Yeah.
I make money, you know what I'm saying? But that's out there. That's out there in that gossip room. And it's like, hey, Lil Wayne, that's why Lil Wayne ain't standing next to him. It's like this. You know, to throw on it's like this. It seems like they're trying to get this nigga out of here. Ain't nobody standing next to him right now. He's trying to he's trying to reach out to the niggas like Mickey Fax. You know what I'm saying? Sauce Walker from Houston. Like, this dude ain't all them niggas that you made them hit songs with, they ain't standing next to you, dog. They trying to get you the fuck up out of here. Because you know what, D? You know, take all the stuff that we know. I think there is a code. You know what I'm saying? And these dudes is like, listen, this dude is doing too much. You know, fucking niggas is girls. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, bigger than that though. It's just it's like they had like the 50 years of hip hop. They had certain shit going on, and I heard the shit about him. He one of them niggas. Like, I ain't going.
Yeah.
Once you start being like that, nigga, I can't fuck with you.
And the thing is, though,
I can't fuck with you. Like, I don't even, like, that's why niggas fuck with him. That's why niggas like Pac, DMX, niggas legacy stay. Niggas fuck with them no matter how long, because these niggas was willing to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once you start getting to that Jay-Z and Drake shit, like, I ain't going. You know, even Michael Jackson was pulling that shit back there when he was popping. I ain't going here. Like, you know, I mean, he showed up at the one award where he killed it with the moonwalk, but that was the old Michael.
Motown 25.
Yeah, Motown. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? After that, like, it was like, you know what I'm saying? You be blessed. Like, you be like, yo, this nigga, like, it was like a big deal if they even showed up to a music award, something you're involved in, but you won't come, and you won't, you know what I'm saying? You won't show shit because you're him. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I just think that I'm
I
gonna just
respect it. So I respect what's his name. I respect the rappers that do that shit, but
I'm gonna throw this at you though. I'm gonna get in that room and say like this. I just think that Drake not being from here, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick,
that's a part of it too.
And the stuff that Kendrick makes, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you know what I mean? Like, you're like Kendrick's.
I mean, because Drake don't talk about social.
Yes.
Social stuff, like, you know what I mean.
See, with people don't like, my thing is real quick.
You never hear him speak about nothing about that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he never speaks about the plight of black. You never
exactly, because he's not from here.
He never talks about that. So, and that's one thing that Kendrick got above him with us, that we can, you know what I'm saying? All my life I had to fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
nigga,
you know
I got PSD. You know what I'm saying, nigga? This shootings around me every day, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Me and my family, we gotta sleep on the floor, like on the ground. We can't even have a bed. We have to sleep on the floor because just, you know what I'm saying, nigga? You know what I mean? What are you talking about?
Yeah, Drake. You can't.
And you talking?
I mean, and you know, and the thing about it, he has a platform to do it.
Yeah, and to the audience out there, look at what Kendrick, where he comes from. It's been scrubbed from history a little bit. You guys, and I'm talking to the audience, not you, D. You know that. Drake is a child actor.
Yeah, true.
He's a child actor.
True that.
So what struggle when he talk about pulling out tools and don't make me send the goons and all that? Yeah. Even in the diss song, right, D? And somebody woke this up. He said even in the diss song, he never said, "Hey, I'm gonna be in your hood with goons." He said, "I'm gonna be in your hood with bodyguards." You know what I mean?
Mm.
Did you hear the song?
No, I
Drake,
never heard it.
no, Drake this song. You know what I mean? He said, I'm gonna be in the hood with bodyguards like Whitney. And, you know, he tried to do a double entendre because Kendrick's wife's name is Whitney. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But he said, I'm gonna be in your hood with bodyguards. He didn't say I'm gonna be in your hood with goons. You see what I'm trying to say? I'm gonna be in your hood with bodyguards. But see, with other people, you talk that goon shit. But that's what I said. Why I think J. Cole got the fuck out of here, because he's like, yo, this can get different. I'm the king of my castle.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have that Jay Prince backing. I don't have that.
Right.
I don't have that backing that Kendrick Lamar has on the West Coast with Punch from Niggas and Gardens.
Right.
Let me go ahead and fold.
Something happened to where J. Cole's was like,
No,
yeah.
they said no. They said Kendrick called him. They said he got a call. They said he got a phone call. Like, I don't know. Like, my thing was like, sarcastically, I think Kendrick called him like, okay, and just hung up on him. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, basically told him that's what we doing.
Okay, because they're friends.
All right.
They was gonna have a joint album together. It was all confirmed. They was gonna make a joint album. You know what I mean? Them two.
Mhm.
But Kendrick, you know, he's artsy, and you can't question Kendrick catalog. That dude got 2 classics, 3. You know what I'm saying? And his music ages well. Unlike none of y'all dudes that's coming out right now, your music do not age well like Kendrick's. I'm sorry. Y'all just have a fizz at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
That shit ages well. When you listen to Kendrick shit, you might not like it now, but you go back and say, you know what? All right, I see what this nigga was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick, he got a Pulitzer Prize for his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't have, like, fuck album sales. He got an award, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for social commentary on his album. Like, your dudes don't got that.
I mean, the nigga J. Cole, obviously something happened to where, you know what I mean, that fool was like, he was like, man,
J. Cole don't.
I mean, where you just say, yo, I apologize. Like, something happened.
Well,
like, you just don't do that. You don't do that.
You're a watcher.
Especially if you fucking with the so-called that nigga Drake, and y'all two niggas is huddling up, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and for you to apologize to the nigga Cole's Drake, you had to have something had to happen between you and that nigga.
Dog, he has no backing.
There's no way that he said he co-signed that shit.
He has no. My assumption is that
because you heard the song that just came out, so you know he didn't co-sign it. He basically said, "Oh, nigga, all right, that's what you doing, nigga." Because look, okay, why would he come out with the song?
And J. Cole was on
Drake. Why would Drake come out? Why would Drake come out with the song if he co-signed J. Cole's apologizing to Drake? To the Kendrick Lamar. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. There's a friction. Something's going on.
And to put on something to you, J. Cole was on a new Future album. Because you know that's the whole buzz is behind Future albums. You know what I'm saying? Because Kendrick came out on a Future album, so it was like, we don't trust you, and it was like, yo, we're dropping and 2 weeks later, now it came out, we still don't trust you. Now that album is out, and J. Cole's on it. Now the Weeknd's on there dissing Drake. You know what I'm saying? All these people. That's why Drake was talking about Homeboy. Like, yo, only thing you do with Homeboy said, nigga, I wrote all that shit, helped you out with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So this just my thing is, I just think that J. Cole has no backing. Now I don't know if you've seen this episode. You know what I'm saying? But I just seen the clip, was funny because you know, it's something else. when Cameron said, like, hey, man, these niggas be signing the Rock Nation thinking they about to gonna get the Jay-Z verse. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna get no whole verse. J. Cole ain't backed by nobody, even though he was over there with Jay-Z, but Jay-Z ain't that dude. Like, you know what I mean? James Prince and, you know, all these dudes were standing behind these dudes. You know what I mean? He's not backed. He's the boss of what he got going on. He's not backed. That's what it is. He's not backed. Like, you know, Drake is, you know, he got that James Prince evidence. I mean, you know, element, you know what I mean, through his son, whatever. You know, Kendrick is from the West Coast. It is what it is. With, you know, got Top Dog, Nichols and Gardens. That nigga, he is who he is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it could get tricky for Drake. It can't get tricky for Kendrick because he doesn't have to leave LA. You know what I mean? Right. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You dealing with two power structures.
Yeah.
That basically,
and I think that's why Cole folded.
Motherfuckers gonna have to. Somebody gonna have to give in. Some shit gonna have to happen because, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you dealing with two power structures and goddamn sure, Jay Prince, you ain't that shit you pulling out there, and you ain't pulling that shit over here. And that shit ain't never.
Cole, you know who Cole is right now? Cole is Bone Thugs and Harmony because they're the only ones that collaborated with Tupac and Biggie. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I like us both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I'm gonna gracefully like kind of bow out. You know what I'm saying? Because
you don't got like the nigga just want to make some music, man.
Yeah,
get tough. Like the niggas, just want to make some music. Like niggas tripping. Like like I say, when you dealing with niggas with egos, somebody gonna get somebody in. They're gonna put somebody in the mix. This is how it goes. We done discussed this shit like a couple of pods ago. What Biggie Mom said, like, you know what I'm saying? My son died because of two men's egos. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the shit that's right here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
that's it. So I think Cole.
A nigga trying to, like, J. Cole's like, yo, I'm not playing this game, man. Yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Me as an MC, just me and my nature. Yeah, of course, I'm gonna make a song, nigga. I can't help. And I did that. Because that's just. But he realized the coast. He realized
this shit can get ugly. I need to go on the West Coast, make money, need to do my shows because random nigga number 4. It would not be Kendrick. Kendrick is cool.
He got PTSD. When he said that shit, I'm like, so he basically that was the dog whistle. I choose violence. Remember one of his quotes, I choose violence, I got PTSD.
Yeah.
I choose violence. He basically said, those are dog whistles. Get this nigga. I'm not gonna get him.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you a question.
I'm not gonna get him, but I got PTSD.
I'm gonna ask you a question, right?
Nigga, y'all niggas. See, that's the dangerous part. That's what shit. That's the part. And probably Jake will probably realize that him and Kendrick probably had a real like, yo, nigga, like, yo,
they cool.
I gotta calm these niggas down because niggas be acting like,
they cool.
That's their mode. The mode is get them.
Yeah, they cool, and it's like this. I think that Kendrick and Cole are cool. They was gonna make an album together, but it was like they squashed it. I think Cole did it for that random nigga number 4. Like, nigga, I know me and you ain't got no problem, but I might see that random nigga number 4 from the airport and he caught a goons and run down on me. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It won't be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but I know.
Now you heard. I mean, you heard the Kendrick voice. You heard the Kendrick verse.
Yeah.
The nigga said, I got PTSD. He said, I choose violence.
Yeah.
Dog. I'm trying to, those are dog whistles. Get them. Get them. I hit them up.
Yeah, they.
Those are Those are dog whistles.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and when
So J. Cole probably realized. Somebody realized. Because Kendrick ain't with that violent shit. You never heard him talk.
No.
He'll describe it, but he won't.
no
be like,
Kendrick. That's what I'm trying to say to people though.
He'll describe, like, he's a good songwriter, so he'll describe the violence in the scene in the song. But he himself, I'm not doing that to you. But when he said, PTSD, I choose violence, and that's a dog. Like, even if he didn't, that's why he probably had to walk that. Like, yo, nigga, I ain't fuck. He probably had to tell him, because that's probably what it was like. Nigga, I love you. Nigga, I ain't. Come on, dog. But you say you choose violence, now niggas are coming like
I said, man,
walk this shit down. I gotta walk this shit back. I got reel it in. Where your line in? I think you lost your bait.
I'm gonna say it like this, man, and I'm gonna say it like this: round 1, Drake, and round 1 to Rick Ross. I got Rick Ross on the response. All
day.
I do. Like I got Rick Ross on the response.
All day.
He did what he did on that. I like the Rick Ross's response.
All day. I mean, I'm dog. We right. The same way when the Kendrick and the J. Cole shit came through. What niggas say? It sounded like J. Cole didn't mean it.
Exactly.
I don't know what this nigga saw. What did he do later? I apologize. Nigga, you don't mean that, because we know what it. We know when you really go.
I wish I could find a clip on that show. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how we do it. Nothing scripted. Mm-hmm. We just be, you know what I'm saying? We just be kicking it.
Yeah,
but
that's like stuff.
Yeah. So it's like, no, we talked about it, and it was like, and I think it was the show where B.I. was on. I think.
Yeah,
and we
it was.
We was like, no, because remember we had to bring him back. Like,
actually it was because we were talking because I was talking to him, and then he had called you, and then
because he was sounding like pro Cole at first, and we was like, nah, dude, he folded.
But nah, Cole's not that. No, Cole didn't win that, nigga.
Kendrick
got
that. It was like, that's what it was.
You know what I'm saying? People got recency bias. You know what recency bias is. Mm-hmm. You're not a dumb nigga. So I know. Recency bias. Recency bias is the recent thing you heard. You think that's popping. You don't remember the shit you heard before.
Right.
Because you got recency bias. See, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the information that's coming out now, you absorb that. It may sound good, but you forgot everything you heard before. And maybe sometimes you got to stop and go back.
Right.
And then examine. Because some people got a lot of recency bias. So it's easy to get caught up in, that's popping. Nigga, you got recency bias. Relax.
Yeah.
Kendrick killed him.
He bodied him surgically. I think again, Kendrick run this well. First of all, Kendrick's responding. That's for one. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely won that round because y'all shot at him first on that first person shooter. So he's responding. So he won the round. And your response, no, Drake, your guys try to do that shit. Rick Ross run this round with you too. You know what I mean? Like I just don't think that.
Rick got that.
I don't think that this he was just sounding like a. Because I'm gonna sound like I'm biased, but I'm not. Like I like certain Drake songs. He just sound like a sassy little bitch on there. Yeah. I got my money in that. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, you know what I mean? It was just like, all right.
I ain't fuck with. Like when I heard, like I listened to this shit, I was like, all right, okay. Oh shit, nigga said. And then when I put the Rick Ross, he just went straight to the point.
Yeah, the Rick Ross shit was soulful too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like. And he told truths like, hey, man, continue to make money for Wayne. Continue to make money for fucking... Nigga, just like Joe Budden said, like, since you signed to 3 guys, you a burger. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you got a handout, $100 million handout, but that's a loan. So that's not your money. That's for everything. And what Rick Ross was saying, and I know you're not into shit like that. That money they gave you, they're not seeing a return on it. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross is you know, a self-made guy. He's his own boss. So you know what I mean? The perception, that's what I'm saying. This is what is waking up a lot of things, because it be the perception. Yeah, you got $100 million up front. That's a loan.
That's the way it is. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, man. Like I said, man, Rick Ross, I feel he got that.
Yeah.
I wasn't really impressed with the Drake.
It was just sassy. It wasn't nothing.
That shit was some basic shit, nigga. Like it just sounded like he was like, yo, like basically it's like I can just say this and niggas think I'm so popping I can just say anything.
Yes.
No, you can't say anything. It's about getting the job. You know what I mean? Like it's time to set niggas like you in check, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just say, like, because some niggas think they popping, they could just say.
Yeah. I could just say anything.
I could say anything. Put some shit there, the niggas will be like, ooh. Man, shut up, nigga.
Yeah,
that's why I fuck with the Kendrick shit. That's why I fuck with the Rick. Because Rick Ross came with the shit like, okay, all right, nigga. You want to go?
Listen.
You want to go?
And believe me,
he's like, hey Angie, I asked him, you wanna?
You wanna go? I mean, this guy seems like he wants to go. And the thing is, dog, you know, that's how we're objective. Well, they never heard us. We was on the side of 50 Cent. With the Rick Ross shit, with the Officer Ricky, with Pimpin' Curly, and all that shit. He was like, no. Yeah, he's like, no. No, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, 50.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. It was just like, no, Rick Ross, no, it just. It was that. Yeah,
I was all the way.
We was watching Pimpin'. Hey, we was watching Pimpin' Curly like fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I was all the way in on that shit. Like,
my thing is this. That's what I want to get to you with real quick. Before we even get to this, man. What do you think about that finale of Curb, man?
Yeah, it's good that they just go ahead and just let it go. Like I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's good that they just let it go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sorry, man. This season of Curb was trash, and
yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I ain't gonna say it wasn't total, but it definitely didn't hold up to the rest of the.
Yeah, and then I didn't know because I didn't watch Seinfeld. That whole ending, what people were saying on the internet, on Twitter and shit, was a whole callback to a Seinfeld, a Seinfeld episode. And I was listening to a podcast, and somebody was like, "Yeah, he's probably going to end it just like this," and he nailed it. Like, and it was just like it was lazy writing. Only person was funny on that shit was Leon, to me.
Yeah.
To me,
I mean,
no, you know what? Larry was probably the least funniest on it. Everybody else was kind of funny. Like, yeah, he had his moments, but at this point, we know what Larry's gonna do in certain shit. I liked it. Jeff was funny. This season.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna tell you this right here. I'm gonna try to give him some. I'm gonna try to throw him a. You know what I mean? Throw him some help right here, Larry. I mean, you got your boy, he's dying, and you know he's dying.
Oh yeah.
That right
that
there,
was
dog.
that was crazy.
Energy.
That was crazy.
I mean, death is cruel, dog. To people.
Yeah, that was
you know what
that
I mean?
was
like
crazy.
The average person, if you don't know the person, because we're so desensitized to death that you just be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, he died, so what?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy because
no, that ain't fair, dog. That ain't fair.
No,
man.
my thing was
I learned in my life like that. No. Fuck that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers act like they desensitized to death. Like, oh yeah, you died. Okay, yeah, let's move. Okay, move on. Like, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at that time, this dude is dealing with that. He got the guy in the show. The guy literally dies
a week after they was talking about the will thing.
The will. Hey, Larry, I'm putting you in will. He's like, no, I don't want you to put me in my fucking will. He's like, you trying to get me to put you in your will. Like, I know what you're trying to do right now. Like, they even made a joke out of it.
And a week after that episode, the gentleman dies. That was the synchronicity on that was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, but it's the fact that he knew he was gonna die.
Yeah.
See, this isn't the fact about the actual death, and that's sad. But it's the fact that you knowing that your homie gonna die.
Yeah. I mean, like,
you know what I mean? Like, it's the fact that you like, yo, we got, he's going. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna put him in here because you notice they would have scenes with him in the car. They would never ever. You would never see him standing up.
Look, after that episode, I kind of went.
That's one thing I noticed. I'm like, yo, I was like, yeah, he fucked up.
I kind of went back, and if you see that particular episode, you know what I'm saying? Like, he looks sick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but before that, he was kind of lively. But that episode, it was like he was slow, slurring his words. You know what I'm saying? Like we literally. Like, that's two dudes we seen in that show. Like, Luke, him, and Super Dave. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, I literally watched Super Dave kind of deterring. He was funny, but his timing.
You can see it. Yeah. Like, I remember being over at Heem's crib, and we're watching, I think it was like Black Jesus. And I'm like, yo, Charlie Murphy. I see. I was like, yo, something wrong with him.
Yeah, his timing was off.
He's like, what you mean, nigga? He just lost some weight. I was like,
nah, his timing.
I was like, yo, that nigga used to be Diesel. Niggas who got weight on them who do that shit.
Charlie Murphy used to be.
You don't go down like that. That's when you listen, man. That's when I knew that I knew OJ was fucked up. When I seen him on it is what it is, because I see because they showed the episode to where he was drinking that beer and his shoulders was. I was like, yo, this nigga was a running back. He was, yo, he used to have wide.
Now you woke some. Now you woke some up. I got two things to say because we're gonna go somewhere else now because you woke something up. But Charlie Murphy used to be jacked. So when I used to see him, I'm like, yo. Like, this ain't no vegan shit.
Right.
This ain't no vegan shit because this dude's, you know what I mean? Charlie Murphy
was like. I told him that. I said, yo, that nigga's sick. He was like, nigga, let's just get this lost. I said, yo, that
no. If you go behind the scenes, everybody know that Charlie Murphy was the head of Eddie Murphy Security. Charlie Murphy is the street nigga.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he had no problem in playing Gusto. That's who he was. He was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? His brother was the funny nigga. And Vernon was whoever he was. You know what I'm saying? But him and, you know what I mean? Vernon was in the K9 Posse. That's right.
Yeah, that's what I said. K9 Posse.
K9 Posse. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Yeah. That was my shit though. I ain't gonna lie. I liked that shit. I
ain't gonna lie neither.
Yeah. Yeah. He had the fez on. Dun 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 dun. Go. Dance to tap your hands to it. Dun 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 dun. Hey, that's a hit to me. Those dance to clap your hands to it. You know what I'm saying? And homeboy came in with the fez on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I didn't even know what the Thesz meant.
Yeah, cannot.
Yeah, I didn't even know what the Thesz meant back then, but he made me want to buy a Thesz, get what a Thesz is. Was just like the African medallion. I was like, okay, that's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I mean? Just like when the West Coast brothers, I wanted to wear some Dickies, but I don't want to go, what was you saying about what's the name though? You know what I'm saying?
we went off track.
Yeah.
But we on point though. You know what I'm saying? But what you mean about I'm trying to think what I was saying about but Charlie, I knew they were sick because of the way they pop, like, you know what I'm saying, like, because you seen Charlie Murphy doing the Dave Chappelle days and doing it, but you see like, and then when you see them in that Black Jesus, I'm like, wait a minute, this nigga, no, that's not weight loss, nigga. This nigga's sick.
Okay.
We possibly about to lose this brother, and then that's the same thing. I looked at when I watch It Is What It Is, because I watch because that's my show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a subscriber. You know what I'm saying? I get you know what I mean, on the It Is What It Is and all that shit with Mason Cam and the Juice used to be on there and you could watch and watching them, and then like I remember watching because he was drinking some blueberry juice and he was like, and Cam was like, what you over there drinking? You drinking some what? Like, he was like, no, this is blueberry juice. He's like, I just had a little health, you know what I mean? Some little health thing happened. I'm drinking this. This going to keep me healthy, but I'm going to be all right, brother. And Ken was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We can't lose you. We can't lose you, Uncle O. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's like the last time he was on the show.
Now I'm going to ask you a question. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been pulling up on people all day today, but in different contexts. But now I'm gonna ask you a question. You know what I'm saying?
About what? About OJ?
Do you think OJ did it?
So I think OJ did it?
Yes.
Nope. To kill two people like that, a man and a woman, and nobody gets away? Nah.
And listen.
Do I think it was multiple people? Yeah.
My thing is this.
But do I think one man could have actually done that shit where one person sat around while the other person got stabbed? So what was he? Did you hear? Let me
cook. Go ahead and cook, bro. You gotta
I'm gonna cook.
Go ahead and cook.
Did you hear about the one? Did you remember the one murders where? Did you hear about the one murders where them students in school got stabbed? Like 5 of them, and one dude did it.
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah, I do. I kind of
remember. Stabbed and nobody woke up. Nobody did nothing. Like he just went like. It is like picture. You think that's real? You think you can not shoot, but stab 5 people in the same house, upstairs and downstairs, just stab them to death while nobody wakes and nobody gets and nobody escapes out of them 5 people who gets up and runs and be like, oh what the fuck? And just gets up and run. Now you telling me that a dude at his age could actually go and kill 2 people? Now I know it look crazy. See, this is where I'm gonna get the backlash. I know right, getting a Bronco. Right. Yeah, so right. That's the shit that I can't understand. Okay, that that's the shit right.
I perfectly understand
that.
That's
the shit right there that in my mind I'm still like, but you know what? As time resumes, you know what? No, you didn't prove it in court. You couldn't prove it, like because that was so. We seen it. Everybody's seen it on TV. He was in the white Bronco. Everybody knows about the white Bronco shit. Our age, we know about the chase.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, they found him not guilty in the court of law. Okay, when George Zimmerman killed George killed that young black man, and he got found not guilty, and people said, "Suck it up." He got found not guilty. You guys suck it up too.
My thing is this.
You fucking suck it up too.
My thing is this with the OJ.
Fuck all that shit. Because I mean, the club didn't fit. And he must have quit. I mean, this guy cold-bloodedly killed this guy with a young man with a hoodie. He killed him, and then he got found not guilty because of that Florida law. You know what I'm saying? Stand your ground. And so, okay, they said, why y'all black people bitching? He got off. He got acquitted. Stand your ground law. Okay. Right. So why can't you do that with OJ? Got acquitted.
My thing.
What are we doing right now?
I said like this, man, and where people don't even want to look at it like this, and this is not my original thought.
And if he did it, he did it. Fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, this is not. Okay. This is not my original thought. Somebody woke this up to me, and I said, you know what I'm saying? The OJ trial, that's how they made billions of dollars off of OJ. Mm-hmm. That's when the whole court TV shit, because we didn't have internet back in the day, Nick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen that whole breakdown.
You know what I mean? Okay, so you already know what I'm talking about. The Nancy Graces, all these people. Yeah. They made
you want to know the Ella breakdown is that the Kardashians and none of them will be popular.
There go. And I'm like, they made billions off of OJ. And they
because their dad was the lawyer. And that's the whole reason why he got famous.
And they said, and this is what they like to always do. Oh, he read a book. Okay. My thing is this.
Man, fuck that, man.
No.
The whole point is,
no, D.
Let fuck with OJ.
No, let me educate the people out there. Listen, OJ can't not write books about shit unless his children sound off on him. His thing was, I'm just gonna do some shit that couldn't fuck with his NFL pension. I'm just gonna do some shit to fuck with the Goldmans. Okay, I'm gonna write this book. I can't do it unless my daughter sign off on it. No, y'all gonna get that bread. You know what I'm saying? They got the bread. The daughters don't even, you know what I'm saying? They got the bread. You know what I mean? So if the daughters can't sign off on shit, it was like, it's under their name. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to give the Goldman shit. You know what I mean? So even that, if I did it, it was like a parody. You understand what I'm trying to say? So he can generate some money. He can't make no money doing movies no more. Yeah, he has his NFL pension, which he's fine. But hey, man, to help on my children, let me write this little parody book. And yes, you still have to sign off it. Y'all get all the money. Hey, there we go.
Right.
There we go. Right. You know what I mean? Like I can't. I'm not an actor no more. A lot
of y'all made money off of this nigga.
Yeah, I can't make no money no more because the Goldmans is gonna.
They said that's where court TV came from.
There go.
That's where the whole.
They made a whole industry. Just like, how about this? Same thing what they did with Favor of Love. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Same thing.
Flavor Flav started the whole. I don't even know why he don't get a. I don't even. They need to cut this nigga a fucking check.
Same thing.
They need to cut that nigga like a $200 million.
But you gotta understand, they gotta test it out with us first, and then they do their thing. You know what I'm saying?
You started loving hip hop. You started loving
real high.
Everything that bounced off of that.
Man, forget all that. The Real Husbands of fucking Hollywood.
You started. Flavor Flav started.
All that shit. All that shit. Because my thing is this. They can talk about like the real world MTV, but it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, get out of here.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
You guys don't even try. Don't even try. Because the nigga came with that surreal life.
Flavor Flav started all that shit.
Him and Bridget, then they started that shit, and then
Flavor Flav started all that shit.
Yeah, then all that shit, the real flavor, all that shit started from there, nigga. That's what you got, love. That's the word, the key word, love.
Love
and hip hop, flavor of love.
Exactly.
That's the key word. That's the key word. Exactly. You started all that shit originated from this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? He based. He pumped. That nigga.
He started all that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck about disrespecting. It is what it is. Anytime they want to sell some shit, they gotta put a black face on it first. That's period. You know what I mean? That's period. Mm-hmm. That's period. You know what I'm saying? That's period.
I mean, we're at that point now. You already know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already know, like, the culture. That's why I told Cass about the culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, culture is more viable than anything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you eat, what like you know what I'm saying? Like the dress, what you dress in, your style, with the music you listen to. And black people are killing that shit right now. We just don't have the power. We just don't know how to consolidate. The number one song. We don't know how to consolidate that into real power. We just.
Beyonce has sold a lot of records her first week, whatever, because she did a country album, quote unquote. You know what I mean? But to this day, going to church, the number one song is Future, featuring Kendrick Lamar. That's the number one. She did a remix of Jolene. She did all. You know what I feel about appropriation. I don't like appropriation at all. I don't. Listen. Listen. I'm sorry. I want my Dorothy from Wizard of Oz to be white. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? That's what it like.
That's how I feel. Like,
yeah, that's what it is. I don't.
Listen, dude.
I just look at non-creative.
Listen, dude. Because I want you to respect our shit. So in the same breath, don't make Egyptians white.
Right.
Exactly. We won't make Vikings. We won't make Vikings black.
Exactly.
We won't make Dorothy black. I'm
the same. Listen, that's the same thing. Dog, go ahead with that. These white Egyptians. Go ahead with that shit.
We don't need all that. I'm cool. I'm cool with the storyline of what it is. Because I understand it.
Don't appropriate.
Cool. You don't need. That's not gonna make me feel. Actually, I feel uncomfortable, and I feel like I gotta go out here and explain myself to people, to other people. If you do that, like, you know what I'm saying, because that's not us. That's not us.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying, like us as a people, you know what I'm saying, because we're built different. Our whole thing is not like. And I told people, I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If things reverse and y'all get power, y'all gonna try to do the same thing to us we did to you? No. Actually, probably not. We probably just want to go about our way, actually.
Yeah.
They don't want to do it. I don't want you in my house cooking my food.
Yeah, we're not like that. We're not like y'all. That's the big fear. And that's the big fear. It's like, yo, when it gets reversed, it's like, you think that we're going to treat y'all like y'all. We're not. That's not.
Actually, you guys got it wrong. I don't even want to be around y'all.
Exactly.
Go over there.
Exactly. Like I mean, like.
You guys did enough. Just go over there.
Yeah, man. I mean,
make sure you ain't got no weapons or anything and all that. That's what we're gonna make. That's the only thing we're gonna make sure of. You guys ain't. You know what I'm saying? You guys are gonna make sure you got food. You're gonna eat. Everything's gonna be good. Just don't. No. You're not coming over. No, you're not blending, because you know, when you see something you like, that's usually when people die.
Hey, now we did it on
That's usually when all the indigenous people die. When you see something that you could take and it's and glitter like that, right? The gold from the Incas or the African knowledge or all this other shit like this. After the Egyptian, you say, you know what? We're just gonna slaughter these people and take their shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out their knowledge. Okay, when you guys start liking our stuff, you guys just go over here. Go over there. Go over there. See, nobody's bothered. Nobody's gonna bother you. Nobody's gonna take your children and do the things you did to us. We're not interested in that. We're not gonna have picnics. We're not gonna have picnics. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna be in the picture smiling while your kid's hanging. No, we're not. We don't get down like that. As long as you go over there. You see all that land over there? Go over there.
Yeah, they just.
I'm not interested in making you my slave. I'm not interested in humiliating you. I don't even want to be around you. I'm fine. I can look for myself. Take care of my own kid. Right?
I'm listening.
When you're running around with nannies, and you're running around and you got these black women cooking for you, and running around got people cooking, I can pick my own food. I can do my own stuff. I don't need you. Right? Get your ass over there. I don't need you to do the things that you needed me to do for you. It never was needed for us. We just wanted to be us. We're cool. What you think a slave? That's why I told somebody, what you think a slave is? You guys trying to claim, I said, what society likes to do is claim the high titles because a farmer got cool. And all of a sudden, like, you know what I'm saying, that you put the face on the white farmer. But in all reality, who do you think was doing all the shit? Who do you think a slave is?
Yeah.
He's the guy that goes plant the seeds. He's the guy that goes pick them. He's the guy that knows when they're growing. He cultivates them and he picks it up and he goes and harvests it and he does and he repeats this and repeats it and repeats it and repeats it. Who was feeding the slave master's kids and who was feeding them guys? The black woman who was taking care of them because they didn't know. When you seen them old movies, who was in the movie? When you seen those, who was cooking? Was it them?
No, we see the famous pictures.
No, it was us. Here you go. Here you go, Master William. Here you go. We cooking this shit. We know because they knew we knew, right? If the black man is so powerful and we got white slaves and they're doing all the picking and they're doing all the planting and they're doing all the cultivating, who are we?
But building our black milk thing, you know
what I'm saying is, if you reverse it and you say, okay, let them cultivate the land, let them do all the shit, and then we take credit for it. Will you feel comfortable about that? And I told somebody, I was like, wouldn't you know, like as a white man, as a black person, if the lies was told, if somebody told me I was this and I wasn't, I would want to know the truth, especially if it didn't make sense. So just tell me the truth.
Well, I was talking to somebody today, right? And
just tell me the truth so I could know. What you think I wouldn't know? You think I wouldn't want to know the truth? Why would you keep this lie, Santa Claus? Santa Claus is not real. You on the Santa Claus syndrome. You keep telling me some shit that's not real. Just tell me the real. Just keep, because, and that's what we're coming to. We're coming to an age where you're gonna have a lot of people from different cultures. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's gonna be like, yo, That's why America is the way it is now. That's why you get a lot of pushback and shit's going on, because the youngins, mainly the white college students, they understand. Yo, we're not the ones who. We're not the Egyptians. We're not that. Right? Just tell us the truth. Right? We could deal with it. But just tell us the truth. Stop putting us up on a pedestal. Because when I have these talks with intellectual people, they're looking at me like I'm crazy. Tell me the truth, Mom and Dad. Tell me the truth, Professor. So I don't have to look stupid no more. Right?
Right. I'm listening.
Let me know the path I'm on. Like this, dog. The shit is over. The lies is over. Tell me, yo, talk real. When you still kicking this crazy rhetoric, you're like, at this point with all this information, they smoke. Can you imagine we were 13 years old, 14 years old, we had the internet? You can imagine where we'd be right now.
Oh my goodness. I think about that all the time. Yeah, I mean, to a point that you have people that you put the arm around, like the rooms that we're into, me and you, there was nobody who could put the arm around the boys and say, hey man, we had to figure out all this shit ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got woke up from people. They talked about some Illuminati stuff, but the study I had to do myself. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I heard it.
We went through the Sonetta thing, went through the whole thing, Dr. Ockmos, fucking Alex Jones, we went through the whole David Icke, we went through the whole
shit. And we eat the meats with the bone. And then we looked at people and seen certain shit. Like this shit, it's, to me, I understand why people don't do it. To me, I said, education is my new entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, now we can harken back with edutainment with Chris, but whatever, wink, wink. But it's like, dude, I only thing I'm outside watching is the X-Men shit. And I can't wait for you to do your breakdown on the shit, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, I might just go back and watch old Alex Jones with with Homegirl. And they literally put the thing with the Congresswoman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only did the, you know what I'm saying? I only did this stuff because it gets the ticks. But I mean, I pay attention, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I'd rather talk to my homie about the Bohemian Grove. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And said like, yo, hey man, we watched that shit about 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. Everybody said we were kooks. Now it's public. You know what I'm saying? Now they're spinning it. Oh, it's just a retrieval, and they just do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the stuff that, not that said that we never had a public platform, but all the stuff that we watched and said that, yo, this is crazy. Like I was telling somebody, I don't know who I was talking to, but I was telling somebody about reading the ISIS papers from Dr. Wilson.
What's the name? Kreslin?
Yeah, from Dr. Wilson. I was like, what? And I read that back in the day, and it was like, nah, you're crazy. You're a kook, ma'am.
I watched that. Listen, I mean, not watched it, but I read that shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, ma'am.
I remember the first time that was...
And I'm like, ma'am.
Believe it or not, a nigga from Connersville had this shit, and I don't know how this nigga had this shit, but he showed me some shit in there. I remember like, and I'm like, yo, this shit, and we're just, the nigga's into this shit, my nigga Bronson. He's like, yo, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, check this. And I'm into shit like that. I'm a big UFO. Anything that's interesting, I may not believe in it, but let me research it first. Let me get into it, because I'm not gonna disclaim anything.
No, I disclaim the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? I disclaimed it because I'm reading it back then. Oh, they're gonna have men wearing dresses here shortly. You're a fucking kook. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. You're a kook. You know what I mean? No, they're not. There's no. But you understand? I'm reading this like when I'm like fucking 33. You know what I'm saying? No, you're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. You're a kook.
It's crazy you say that though, man.
But then she predicted that in those books, and I said, no, they're not. You are out of line. There's no way they're gonna have us wearing dresses. You're out of line. You know what I'm saying? But somebody told me that she's writing the perspective from back then, and that's what they was doing back then. But we just didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
this is it, because it was like, I mean, she's coming from the 1967 era, and she's looking at it from perspective of that. Like, I mean, if you look at the way these niggas dress,
listen. I thought she was a kook. I was like, what are you talking about? You're gonna have people wearing dresses? You're nuts, woman. You know what I mean? Okay, no way. And then I seen that. I said, and then. Once we watched the Professor Griff stuff, we was like, okay, one of these niggas is about to come out to being gay. Then now we look at him like, yo, this whole shit is gay. This whole shit is gay. You know what I mean? And again, I'll stand tall on this. Puffy could have been, you know what I'm saying? He could have avoided all this shit by coming out he was gay. You know what I mean? Because all that shit as us, but like, I'm not putting nothing in your head, and you can give me some pushback if you want to. Us as black people, all that debauchery and all that freaky shit and dildo shit, we put that all in the box of being gay. So it'll be like, okay. All right, he was just doing some gay shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's gay. That's what they do. We look at, when we look at gay, it don't be like man on man. It be like, no, they're doing some freaky other shit over there. Yeah, they're like doing some. Our shit is a little
more detailed. Like, nah, nigga, that's
crazy. So it's like, yo, but if we would have just did that, and they would like, oh, he got this tape, people like, no, we don't even give a fuck. He's gay. We already knew he was gay. Yeah, that little sick shit he's doing that come with being gay. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have been a big deal.
They got this nigga for real.
They got him. But
they got this nigga. Like, they got this nigga dead. Like, I mean, listen, dog. Like, these stories ain't old. Like, motherfucker. I remember motherfucker put a video together. It was like,
no, we seen a documentary.
They're saying no, motherfuckers put I gotta see you. I gotta find the video. Yeah, shoot it. Some motherfuckers sent the clip together and said, "Listen, they said the same shit. That if you think they're saying something different now, they said it 12, 15 years ago. They were saying the same. They said the same shit. They say it now, like it's the same exact, and y'all didn't believe them." Because it sounded cliche back then. It didn't sound like, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, that was because you say, yo, we was desensitized. Like, we was on some shit like, oh yeah, they just hate. When you put the hate, because you know that phrase, that hating did that hating backed a lot of bullshit up. right?
Yeah, dig it.
Niggas just hating, and shit be true, and shit, you know what I mean? But like niggas used that was one of them. That was one of them. That was them other whistles. Like, yo, that niggas hating. That niggas just hating. And you took it as that because there's really no repercussions that came after that. Like all the accusations that was made about Puffy, about all that shit back then, nobody felt like, not because nothing happened. That you just assume these niggas is hating. Like, yeah, them niggas be hating on Puff. Puff already said it. Like, niggas be playing. Like, and then as you go on, just like R. Kelly. Come on, dog. Everybody knew about Aaliyah shit.
Yeah.
Are we stupid? Right? Are we dumb? Let's keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
That's my nigga too, and I'll keep it. I'll play the songs. I don't give a fuck with them. But let's keep it real. You didn't hear that shit back in the days?
I'm listening.
You ain't
bro.
I'm just asking. You ain't never heard that shit back in the day?
Oh yeah.
I mean, because I know all of us did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like our people our age, 50 and over. We knew. Like, yes, we did.
Yeah, I heard this.
Okay.
I heard the story, but I mean,
okay.
I know.
We didn't pay attention to it. Keep it real. We didn't pay attention to it.
No, I know the Aaliyah shit was spooky.
No, we didn't. Let's keep it real.
We did.
None of us.
I'm gonna have to respect.
That's wild. The way she's that old and this is the and they married.
I disagree with that. I think that's the thing that woke us up. Like, oh, what the fuck? I think that's the thing that woke us up, right there to this thing. I think that's the thing. I mean, even though nobody didn't say nothing, it was just like, oh,
didn't say nothing. Okay, here's another thing: Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. Oh, silence.
Yeah, But the thing is with that one is, and you might be right.
What is it?
The thing is with that is when she.
What happened?
No, when she comes out and says certain things about him and adores him, so it gets negated. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he helped me when she lost her
Come
hearing.
on, man. Come on, dude. She's like 6. This nigga's like 20. This nigga's like 20 something. She like 16. Nigga.
Yes.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Come on, dog.
And that's
Nas said it.
And
Nas
that's the whole
said
thing.
it in his rap. Nobody pays attention to this shit, like because it's like cliche shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing with how Jay-Z
got you mad because you got a face and a puss. You think you got
Jay-Z is more.
Yeah, I mean, dog. He said like this isn't congestion. This is pure knowledge. Like, this is pure facts.
Whoa.
A nigga spitting the facts that you fuck with her. And everybody knew she was young when you fuck with her.
I will put the link in the.
She was 16.
I'm gonna I'm talking to the listeners right now. Shout out to our listeners. You know what I'm saying? Late Night Hype with DB. We're gonna lick a shot. But my thing is this. I'm gonna put it in the description. We talked about this. How Jay-Z is an old nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's more LL Cool J's age. He's more Star's age. Jay-Z is like 56. He's more 60 than 50.
So what that got to do with?
No, what I was trying to say is I'm building off of what you said, is saying that he had a chance to sit back and watch people do their thing with his old ass. I'm agreeing with you, but and the thing is with the Aaliyah situation, that's just bad business to me. That's just bad business because everybody knows he's older, and that's what I'm trying to say about this new battle is because it's like it's like we ain't following the shit like this because it's not no physical copies or anything like that, but we're watching it and it's you know. I don't know. I might have been on tangent right there. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this. I completely agree with you to where is that I don't, if that's what the point you was making, I don't think that Jay-Z is who you know, I don't think he's an influencer anymore. I don't think he moves the needle anymore. You know what I mean? I'm a guy that think Jay-Z is trying to sell hip hop. You know what I'm saying? With the title shit, you know, and all that shit. Because he got all those people over there, and then it's a business venture, and he's going to sell it to the white man for a flat fee. And all those artists that's under Rock Nation, you know what I mean? They thought they was going to get the Jay-Z verse, and Jay-Z was going to do them, you know what I'm saying, right? They all going to be sold out to the white man, and their careers are going to be controlled. I think him and Diddy is the biggest shields. That's why they had to get Dame out of here. And I'm ranting, but I think that's what it was. I think that's what it is.
I mean, that's a good point right there.
I think that's what it is. Jay-Z's gonna sell hip hop. That's why he's trying to get all these people on Rock Nation, and he's gonna just sell the company to a white guy. You know what I'm saying? For a flat fee. Oh, Jay-Z sells Rock Nation. And it's going to look like it's a good look for us as black people. Oh, Jay-Z sells Rock Nation for $300 million. You know what I mean? But meanwhile, he just sold out all those people that thought they was going to get the Jay-Z verse. And they signed over there. You know what I'm saying? And he'll be like, he's gonna be like, hey man, it's a business. I'm done. Just like with what he did with Colin Kaepernick. I think we're beyond kneeling. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
They cut him a check. Said, okay, Jay-Z produced the NFL halftime shows. We're beyond kneeling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Totally threw Colin Kaepernick under the bus. When you promoted a whole show prior, your wifey did the whole shit with the whole standing information, had the sisters out there with the black power fist. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, he's a shield, man. You know what I mean? That's what he gonna do. He gonna sell all them niggas out. You under Rock Nation, he gonna sell that business for a flat fee, $120 million, and to a white guy, and all them people is gonna be signed to white dudes, and you know what I mean?
I mean, for real. I mean, this nigga ain't come out with no rapper. Like, nigga, that's your field. You ain't produced. You wasn't searching or looking for anybody. You know what I'm saying? To fill your shoes, to come out. You know what
Never pass the torch.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, like, you know what I'm saying? All your shit is like R&B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you a rapper, nigga. Like, we expect you when you want like to look for the next, look for the next great. Like, and you didn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the warning sign to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the sign to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I would give credit to Dre and give credit to certain other cats like Gang Starr and other cats. Like, you know, I'm not Gang Starr, but DJ Premier.
I was rolling with the Gang Starr.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you can always plug it. You can always plug some people in and get some music done. Like Jay, with all the power he has, with all the money he made, he don't put nobody on, man. Dog, he don't put nobody on. He ain't got nobody on.
He's what I say what we talked about in a different context. He's a succubus. He gets people around him. Like, I'm gonna say like this. he definitely stole Little Chris's flow from the Young Bucks. You know what I'm saying? He's a succubus.
Yeah.
You definitely did it. That little whisper, you wasn't doing that.
Dog, I know the stuff. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You were a succubus. And that's what I said. There's male succubus. They get these people around, these creative people around them. Lil Wayne was one of those people. You know what I mean? Had Gilly, all these rappers, Jay Mills, all these bar spitters. You know what I'm saying? To suck up that energy. You know what I'm saying? But you never put them in a position to win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you probably throw them something to survive.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point that I'm saying. Like, dude, you totally took Little Christian style.
Right.
Like, can't stop, won't stop, Rockefeller.
Yeah, that little whisper shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That whole little, and the rock, yeah, and the rock.
Yeah, that little whisper stuff. I could get with him.
I know the dog. Come on, dog. I know the science. I'm on the whole science of the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I heard about it, I did the math, and I was like, oh yeah, we can get down, baby. We can get down.
Yeah, that's like, that little whisper thing.
If you listen to Can't Stop, Won't Stop, you can basically hear
where
it started. That's where it started at. That's why
the
I
hook.
The song, because I remember hearing the song and I said, they do the little whisper like.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, this nigga took this nigga.
It's a succubus. He's a male succubus, man. Even though, you know, the succubus is a female energy, but I look at these niggas. Anytime you know what I'm saying. Anytime you one of those, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You a succubus. Like Lil Wayne had all the spitters around him. Corey Guns, Jay Mills, fucking. I mean, if people listen to early Gilly shit, he's rhyming like Jay-Z, telling stories. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he had all to suck up their energy. He had no, you know, even though these guys probably was making some money what they was doing now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Lil Wayne got off because of, you know what I mean, it's affiliates because of his energy.
But
see, some niggas like you know what I'm saying, like that one, two, three with little Corey Guns. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I forgot whatever the nigga name is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell, like, the nigga killed it on that 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot. Whatever that
6, 6, 7, 8, 8 foot,
yeah.
1. Yeah, okay, yeah. And again,
that shit right there, you could tell, like the nigga, like
Corey Guns molded that, but you see how he was sucking off of Corey Guns' energy. You can, if you hear the Corey Guns, you know what I'm saying, you can see him feeding off.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. We lyricists. Yeah. We know what we hearing. We do the ear test. Yeah. We're not like just like dude. It's like an athlete to watch another athlete and be like, yo, I do the eye test. We do the ear test. We 8 foot, 7 foot. And then we listen to this nigga who, this nigga, you could tell he was the nigga that set the whole thing off.
Right.
I could tell from the rip. I could tell Lil Wayne, you weren't the nigga that did this shit. You just piggybacking.
And just like
you piggybacking off of this shit right here.
And
like you know what I'm saying?
And just like he did back when, like what Gilly said, when he woke it up, when you was around Jeezy and them, you was wobbly, walking like it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wasn't, because you was sucking off their energy. Not to say you can't rap, but now you got now you rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Could fucking with the boy. That's Philly.
Mm-hmm.
That's Philly language, dog. The boy. That's Philly language, dog. I'm from Pennsylvania, even though I'm from Western Pennsylvania. Yeah. You was around Gilly, and then
and to take it back to what we,
hold on, real quick.
Talked about.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna not let you go, but and then we also got the video with you wearing Gilly's major fillers chain. You know what I'm saying? Money on my. We got you. We got the foot. Hey, we got the tapes. When Gilly was already Lil Wayne is in a video wearing a major figures chain. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He don't even got the get. He's really wearing Gilly's chain, a major figures chain.
Yeah,
what happened to Gilly?
That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm gonna say like this, Lil Wayne.
Like you said, like a lot of these niggas, like niggas gotta be getting energy off because
suck your boy.
Believe it or not, we experience that shit ourselves. So
suck
we know when in real time when it's happening. We're
suck
like,
your boy shit. And
then later on you hear a nigga spit. You be like, oh, this nigga took all. You know what I mean? Took the whole energy, which is cool. I don't got no problem with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because imitation is a form of flattery. You know
No. See, no. I disagree with that statement. You know what I'm saying? I disagree with that, and you walk with me on that. Yeah, imitation is the best form of flattery. No, that person is quote unquote trying to flatter me. You're trying to get us the fuck out of here. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm just using their shit. You know what I mean? I'm a rock them to sleep.
I mean.
You see what I'm trying to say, though?
That depends on the people, but that depends on the character of the person.
Okay. Good, because I'm saying it's like, yo, you see what I'm trying to say, though? I mean,
but no, nigga, I get. I'm already.
No, I'm a flatter you so I can steal your shit and get you the fuck out of here.
It depends on the nigga you talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you talking about somebody who really, you know what I'm saying, like who really like, cause that's how I look at things. I look at things that way. I do look at things that people who like, you know, I was talking to Branch last night, and I told a nigga, like, you know, I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? We did the Hard Hat episode 1, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With the Full Metal Jacket shit on the thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the niggas did Heavy Artillery.
That's.
I said, that right there is a form of flop. Like, I'm not. Now, there's two ways you could do this.
I mean, we're not.
There's two ways you can do this.
The mics are off right now.
Yeah, baby. When last year I spent more money on spilled liquor in bars from one side of this world to the other than you made.